Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for watching this training presentation for Tempo Wireless. This is our March 2016 product training presentation available at www.tempowirelesstraining.com. Thanks so much for joining us for this training presentation. And this is focused on the products and services that Tempo Wireless offers to customers nationwide. So let's talk about, what does Tempo Wireless offer? In this training presentation, we are going to talk about our cell phone service. Cell phone service that you use every day, cell phone service that your customers use every day. And here is my cell phone with Tempo Wireless. I have an Android smartphone, and I'm using our new network, our CDMA network product. And I'm going to talk about that here in just a moment. And I've been a customer for years. Since the day that we introduced our wireless product, I switched. I was in a contract. I know contracts aren't as prevalent today, but I was in a contract. I was actually 6 months into a 24-month contract with AT&T. I broke my contract. I paid a $175 penalty. I bought a new phone from Tempo because at that time, the AT&T phone that I had, which was a BlackBerry Curve, that tells you how long ago I switched, did not work on our service. So the phone I bought from Tempo was a $350 phone. So I paid over $500 to become a customer of Tempo. And trust me, everyone, I've saved a lot more than $500. And I've been with the company for a long, long time, since 1999. So I've benefited greatly by being a part of this amazing company. And you will too. So let's also talk about our home and office phone service in this presentation. We'll do that. And then we'll talk about our Lifeline wireless service. So let's get started and go through this training presentation. I'm going to try to move fast, and you can watch a replay of it if you're a Tempo Wireless customer or agent, really excited about referring customers to our company. But I want to move fast so that we can get through the information in a nice amount of time. So let's talk about cell phone service first. We have 3 different products. So if you have a pen and a piece of paper and you're taking notes, each product is different. I wish they were all the same. That would be great. Unfortunately, it's not real world. Because let's face it, think about it. If you're walking to a Verizon store or an AT&T store or a Sprint store or a T-Mobile store, all their products are going to be different. And our products are different. We have 3 different products. We have the first product that we call our CDMA 4G LTE network product. Our second product is what we call our GSM 4G LTE network product. And our third product is what we call our Sprint 4G LTE network product. Now, these aren't in order by any way. They're just 3 different products. I'm going to cover each individually. And because we bill our customers, we service our customers, we collect the money from our customers, we ship our phones to our customers if customers order a phone from us, we port the number for our customers or give them a new number. We do everything for our customers from start to finish. We use 3 of the nation's 4 largest network towers to deliver our customers service. And that's called wholesale. And because we are a wholesale company, we can't use our network partners' names in advertising unless they allow it. As you can see, Sprint allows it. So Sprint doesn't mind that we call our product our Sprint 4G LTE network product. Our other 2 partners don't allow us to use their name in our materials unless we're training and being asked questions. For example, if someone asks us, what network do my calls, text messages, and data travel over if I'm using the Tempo Wireless CDMA 4G LTE network product? And the answer to that question would be Verizon. If someone said, what network do my phone calls, text messages, and data travel over when I'm using the GSM 4G LTE network product, we would say T-Mobile. And if someone said, what network do my phone calls, text messages, and data travel over when I'm using the Sprint network product, we might have a problem there. I'm just kidding. But as you can see, we don't have AT&T. That's the only of the 4 major wireless networks that we don't use their towers. So those are the 3 products. Let's get into the details of each. First, let's start with our CDMA 4G LTE network product. Now, this is the product, once again, that I am currently using. I've used them all. They all work great. I just try to use different ones as we introduce them so that I can help train on them more effectively. I've liked them all. I've probably used over 10 different phones since I've been a customer of our company. And I really don't care. I've used iPhones, I've used Galaxies, I've used Motorola's, I've used everything. And they all work great. So let's get started. CDMA 4G LTE network product. We have 3 basic plans, simple, easy to understand. We have a $44.95 plan that gives our customers unlimited talk, text, and 500 megabytes of data. We have a $49.95 plan that gives our customers unlimited talk, text, and 1 gigabyte of data. And we have a $64.95 product that gives our customers unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigabytes of data. Now that data is full 4G LTE speeds. Our network partner does not throttle their customers, and we're not throttling our customers. This product is meant to give you the full experience when it comes to data. And if you reach the data limits, you can buy an extra gigabyte of data for only $15 to get you through your 30-day plan. All of our plans, regardless of the network, they're 30-day, no contract plans. We want to earn our customers' business every day. Our packages, whether you're on the $44.95, $49.95, $64.95, if you enroll your family, so lines 2, 3, 4, and 5 of our family plans receive a $20 discount per line. That means customers can get our service for as low as $24.95 per month. Also, all of our unlimited packages here, whether it's the $44.95, $49.95, $64.95 plan, include $5 in free international calls every month. So that means customers can call up to 500 minutes worth of international calls every month free, because our rates are as low as a penny per minute. In fact, we have a penny per minute to over 96 international destinations, and we have rates that are low all over the world. So you're going to get the best calling experience if you'd make international phone calls. Now, a little bit about this product. In March, I don't think we're planning on inventorying any devices. So every new customer who joins us will be bringing their own device. And a question that we get is, what phones can be used? What can I bring over? You can bring over any Verizon 4G LTE phone or any iPhone 6 or above. So the 6, the 6 Plus, the 6S, the 6S Plus. Even if it's a T-Mobile phone or AT&T phone, it doesn't matter. The Apple created the 6 phone and above to work on all networks. And that's what all companies are going to do in the future. It won't matter. A phone's a phone. Just like back in the long distance days, if you remember, you didn't get your home phone from MCI. You just used them for service. That's how wireless will be in the future. So you can see here, I went to a place called eBay. You've probably heard of that. I will tell you, I've bought at least 7 devices from eBay. What I love about eBay is I can shop and get the best prices out there. I like to sort when I shop by new, return. I want to be able to return it. Give me at least a 14 or 30-day return policy, just in case for some reason I can't activate it. And I shop for buy it now. I don't want to bid. And you can see here, I typed in new Verizon Galaxy S5. It came back with about 1,000 results, but I sorted by price. And if it comes back with 100 results, just to give you a little, I like to sort by lowest price first. And what I'll find is SIM cards and phone cases, but I'll get to the phones and see the lowest price phone. But if there's 1,000 phones, then I'll sort by price high. And then I'll just scroll down until I get to the lowest cost phone. Once I start seeing phone cases and things, I go back up and I find the lowest price phone. That's what I look for. Now, I don't always buy the lowest price phone because sometimes the lowest price phone might not be the best phone to buy. But I do want to look for a good price because sometimes it's outrageous when you do the high. You'll see phones for $5,000, but I don't know. I guess they're just taking a shot that somebody's going to spend that much money, but it's ridiculous. So let's go back here. So I found a new Samsung Galaxy S5 4G Verizon unlocked phone for $249. That's a brand new phone on eBay. Now I can purchase that phone. I can buy protection on that phone if I want from eBay. I can pay for it over time if I want to use the eBay credit. So there are a lot of great options here that I can do on eBay. I typed in new Verizon iPhone 5C, and here's a brand new phone for $179 that I can purchase. I typed in new Verizon 4G LTE smartphones just to see how many phones were out there and what's the lowest cost phone I can find. Look at this. This is an LG Spectrum. It's an Android smartphone. Look at it. It's a nice phone. $39 for customers. One of the reasons why we promote bring your own device so much and we don't inventory a lot of phones is honestly, if I went to buy this phone from a Verizon phone dealer, manufacturer, I would have to pay a lot more than $39 for this phone. Probably double, if not triple, even if I wanted to buy 5,000. eBay is a very competitive marketplace where a lot of competition competes. And lots of times you will find deals because people are just trying to get inventory out of their warehouse. Maybe they used to sell this phone for $300 and make a nice profit, and they've gotten down to the last 5 or 10, and they're just trying to push them out the door. So you'll find the great deal, kind of like your TJ Maxx's in different stores. So eBay's fantastic. Okay, that is the CDMA network product. Now you may have other questions and things like that, but hopefully I've given you the basics. Let's move on. Well, first of all, let's talk about who would want that product. That network has been ranked #1 in reliability, #1 in speed, #1 in coverage, #1 for 5 consecutive years by Root Matrix. So if someone lives in an area where they'll tell you maybe that only that company works, or they just, they want to use that network, then this is perfect. They're not going to find anything like this when it comes to price and value and those sort of things. So that's a perfect product for someone that's looking for that. So let's move on and talk about the GSM network product. Now, once again, we've talked about what network we use for this product. We don't use the company's name because they don't want us to use it in our advertising. Now, with this product, we have several different options for customers. We have a $20 package that's 200 minutes. Just for someone who wants to have a phone for emergencies or doesn't use their phone a lot, but doesn't want to pay those huge contract fees and things. In most situations, you can't get a product from an AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, or Sprint that's under $100. Honestly, under $50. Even if you get the basic plan. So this is great for one of those customers. We have a $34.99 700 talk and text. We have a $44.95 unlimited talk, text, and 500 megabytes of data. We have a $49.95 unlimited talk, text, and 1 gigabyte of data. We have a $59.99 package that includes unlimited talk, text, and 2 gigabytes of data, and data throttles on this product. So if you're someone who doesn't mind a little bit of a slowdown and wants to keep going after these limits and doesn't want to pay for more data, then this might be the product for you. We have a Pago 1000. This is a very unique product, perfect for people who don't use their phone much. Let me explain how it works. It's $69.95 one time, and the product's good for a year. as long as you don't use the minutes. So how do the minutes work? Well, you get 1,000 minutes. Now, it's not just talk. So let me explain how the minutes work. You get 1,000 minutes. So that means a phone call, talking for a minute is a minute. 3 text messages equal a minute. So if all you did was text with this product, you actually could send and receive 3,000 text messages. 1 megabyte of data equals 2 minutes. So you get a half a gig of data. And it's all good for a year. You don't have to buy it every month. It's one of those plans that's perfect for someone who doesn't use the phone much. And believe it or not, everyone, there are a lot of customers. In my opinion, probably 25% of wireless customers would benefit with this product because they just don't use the phone enough. We have a $20 discount on our unlimited packages. So whether it's the $44.95, the $49.95, or the $59.99, if you add lines to it for your family, you get a $20 discount per line. And there's a $5 in free international calling every month with those packages. So that's up to 500 minutes worth of international calls. So, who's this product great for? Well, look at what's happening with T-Mobile. They're improving. Here's an article. T-Mobile network performance is improving churn figures. And you can see that in 2013, T-Mobile could actually cover just about 200 million US customers for coverage. They've added so many new towers that now they support over 300 million. So if you're talking to someone maybe who hasn't used T-Mobile in a long time, or really look at this. I mean, it's dramatic how much they've improved. And with the GSM network product, we inventory a lot of phones. And the reason why we inventory a lot of phones is because we can find low cost Android smartphones that are unlocked. So we're looking for value for our customers that maybe they can't get from an Apple store or a Samsung website. And we found a company called Blue, BLU. Their website is www.blueproducts.com. They were founded in 2009. They're headquartered in Miami, Florida, and they've sold over 30 million devices in 40 countries. Now, what we liked about Blue is Blue manufactures their own phones. They design and manufacture their own phones. They look, feel, work, act, perform like Apple, Samsung, LG, but you get them at a big discount because they're not spending billions on advertising. They don't have a gazillion employees. And that's why we like them, because, when it comes to no contract service and the way that the market's moving, it's great to have low cost phones in case someone breaks their phone, cracks their phone, needs a new phone, whatever. So let's take a look. And because we get them at such a discount, we can offer a free no contract smartphone for new customers. Here's the one that we're currently promoting. Now, it'll change from time to time if you're watching this, but here is the Blue Studio L. It's a Android smartphone, free for new customers, has Android software, 4G access for data, Wi-Fi compatible, Bluetooth compatible, has a 4-inch beautiful touchscreen display, HD camcorder for videoing, 3.2 megapixel camera on the back with flash, front-facing camera for video conferencing, Skype, selfie pictures, and a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor, which means it can move from applications and internet and different things fast. A great phone at an amazing price. And then they have some upgrade models. We have a Blue Studio G that's $99.99, still under $100. And this has a 5-inch HD display, big screen, HD camcorder, great back camera, great front camera, great processor. Here's the 5.5 4G LTE, access to the 4G LTE network, Android 5.0 Lollipop, the latest, greatest Android software, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, hotspot. All these phones have hotspot compatibility. 1080p HD camcorder, great front camera, great back camera. Look at this, $109 for a brand new smartphone with a 5.5-inch touchscreen display. Here's the Blue Studio Mini if someone wants a smaller device, $114.99. 4G LTE, all the great features you want in a smartphone. Here's the Blue Vivio Selfie. If you like taking selfie pictures, this phone comes with a Bluetooth selfie stick, free. And it has an 8-megapixel front-facing Sony camera to take great pictures. You know, people are now taking pictures with their, with their selfie sticks and taking more pictures with their front-facing camera than their back. They don't have to ask someone to take a picture for them. They just take a selfie, right? This is a Windows-based Blue phone. If you like the Windows software instead of Android or the iOS software, you can use the Blue Win HD 4G LTE smartphone, only $179. Here's the Blue Energy 2. If you like a phone that doesn't need a charge for 4 days, then you got to try this phone, $179.99. This phone has all the features you want in a smartphone. 5-inch HD touchscreen display, perfect size. 4G LTE access, mobile hotspot, Wi-Fi compatible, Bluetooth compatible, 1080p HD camcorder for great video, great back camera, great front camera, great processor. And once again, if you're one of those individuals who's a power user, and maybe you like hiking or doing things where you just don't have access to a charger, this phone the battery lasts up to 4 days. It's the most powerful battery in wireless. And then here's the Blue Vivio Air, the thinnest smartphone in the world. If you want something thin, lightweight, this is the phone for you. It has all the specs that you want in an amazing phone. 1.7 gigahertz processor, 5.1 millimeters thick. So just attractive, $179. Now, see, another thing I like about Blue, as you can see, there's not a phone on our website that's more than $200. Brand new, no contract. And what I love about Blue also is they design phones for people. Think about it. If you want an iPhone, let's say, then you have the 6 or the 6 Plus, or the 6S or the 6S Plus. If you want a phone with a great battery, with Blue, you've got the Energy. If you want a phone that's really thin, you have the Vivio Air. If you want the phone that has a great front-facing camera for selfies, you have the Selfie. There's so many different options, and they're all tailored to a specific customer. So you have a lot of great options for customers. They almost get to design their own phone when it comes to that. Now, you can bring your own phone also. Any unlocked GSM smartphone can be brought. That's one amazing thing about the GSM platform, because it's a worldwide platform. The GSM technology that delivers phone calls, text messages, and data, that technology is the worldwide preferred technology. So there are more phone options, because even though there are 355 million active wireless devices in the US, there are 5 billion worldwide. So phone manufacturers are making a lot of phones to support that. And when you look at bring your own device, it's really the movement worldwide and in the US. Because here's an article that came out in Money. Cell phone contracts are dead. 8 things you should know. All right. Number 1, get ready to pay full price for your phone. Customers are not going to get free phones anymore. They're either going to lease them, from their wireless company, or buy them. And as a result, budget phones, number 2, will explode in popularity. So companies like Blue, think about it. If you break your phone and you're paying insurance, let's say to an AT&T, you're probably paying somewhere in the neighborhood of $10 a month for insurance. Well, then you have a $150 deductible. Well, with Blue, I could pay less than $150 to get a brand new phone. Why would I want to pay $10 a month when that's $120 a year when I can buy a brand new phone from Blue every year for $100? And as you can see here, AT&T plans to end 2-year contracts in 2016. Everyone else has already done it. And here's what happens now. When you go to AT&T or Verizon or T-Mobile or Sprint, here's what you see. You can pay, like, for example, if you want to get a new Apple iPhone 6s from AT&T, you can lease it for $21.67 to $28.34 per month for 30 months. So although you walk out of the store without paying any money, you're going to pay every month on that phone. So you can see here, I just chose a Samsung Galaxy S5 as an example, $17.34 a month for 30 months. That's $520 for that phone. And I'm most likely going to pay 20% in taxes and fees every month because that's how the billing is, right? On top of that. So probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $600 over time to use that phone. I can visit eBay, type in new GSM, unlock Galaxy S5, and buy that phone for $213 new. Everyone, that saves me a lot of money. Why would I want to pay AT&T, $520 over 30 months, plus insurance, plus taxes and fees, when I can buy it on eBay for $213? So now let's move on. Let's talk about the Sprint Network product, our third product. The Sprint Network product, we have the $20 package, 200 minutes, $34.99, 700 talk and text, $49.99 unlimited talk and text, $59.99 unlimited talk, text, and 5 gigabytes of data. We have the PayGo 1000 that provides a one-time payment of $69.95. It's 1,000 minutes. A minute's a minute. 3 text messages is a minute. Half a megabyte of data is 2 minutes. Family plans receive a $20 discount, just like our other packages. If you're using 4G LTE data, you will have a $10 add-on on this network. And then there's $5 in free international calls every month included in the plan. So very similar, not a very different. And take a look at what Sprint's doing. Sprint's CEO just put out a message. We will have the best network in the next 2 years. So they're investing a lot in their technology. And we offer a few handsets, a few phones on our website for this technology. The first is the Motorola Photon Q 4G LTE. And we're running a promotion on this phone where you don't have to pay the $10 upcharge for 4G LTE. If you want a phone with a great slide-out keypad, this is the phone for you, only $99. We have the LG Optimus Elite, a nice phone for $99. So 2 low-cost Android smartphones, one with a keypad, one without. And another thing you want to think about here when we're talking about these packages. One thing that people don't understand is how little data they use. Because every TV commercial that's run for these wireless companies and the whole movement in wireless is you pay a flat fee for unlimited talk and text, and then you buy your data. And most people are spending way too much. Here's an article. You could be overpaying for your data plan. And here's a quote. One wireless provider interviewed by the GAO indicated that only a small percentage of users are on 500 megabytes per month or smaller data plans, while half of North American wireless customers use fewer than 102 megabytes per month, according to a report by ISP research firm Sandvine. Now think about that. Is that amazing? Why do companies start you at 1 gigabyte plans and make you pay $50 a month, at least that, to be a customer? Do you see where maybe our PayGo plan would fit someone? Here's one of our customers, Steve. He lives in Indianapolis, Indiana. He's, you could see his usage, a screenshot. He authorized us to show this because he really believes in the product and all the options that we have. So you can see on data, he uses 317 megabytes per month. And text messages, he uses 627. And talk, he uses 3,336 minutes. That's a lot of talking. And so for Steve, the $44.95 unlimited talk, text, and 500 megabytes of full 4G LTE speeds is perfect for him. It's unlimited, okay, for him. And then here's L, one of our customers. And you can see here, L uses 1,017 megabytes of data, almost a gig, and uses 15 text messages and uses 832 minutes. So the $49.95 package is perfect for him. And also, when you think about PayGo, here are a couple of things that are interesting that we found. One, children. Study finds the average age of kids when they get their first cell phone is 6. Now that blew me away. Also, here's an article, breaking news, ABC, Eyewitness News. Seniors are more likely to own a tablet or ebook reader than a smartphone. So, think about it. How many retirees need unlimited wireless service? How many 6-year-olds need unlimited wireless service? So here are a couple customers. One is Phil. He's retired. He's one of our customers. He's on our, and take a look at, Phil uses 210 minutes a month. So he uses 70 megabytes of data. So a megabyte equals 2 minutes. He uses 6 text messages and he uses 68 voice minutes. So Phil, using 210 minutes a month, would actually, his PayGo plan would last him 5 months, and then he would need to buy another PayGo. So if you average that out, 5 months divided into $69.95 is only $14 a month. If he was with a big wireless company, he might have to pay $50 a month minimum just to have a cell phone. And here's Ben, whose son uses our product. Ben's son sends and receives 62 text messages a month and uses 37 minutes worth of service. So total, Ben's son uses 99 minutes a month. That means Ben could buy PayGo 1000 for his son, and it would last 10 months. That's $7 a month. If Ben added his son to his family plan, it's probably going to be in the neighborhood of, $10 to $40 a month, depending on the package. So it's better for him just to buy the PayGo. Okay. So, and here's an example. With AT&T, if you have a basic phone, meaning like a flip phone, you have to pay $20 a month to be a customer. If you have a smartphone, you have to pay $25 a month to be a customer. And then their smallest data package, which you must have, is 300 megabytes for $20 a month. So you're going to spend $40 to $45 per month minimum, plus 20% in taxes and fees, plus the lease on your phone if you're leasing a phone with AT&T just to be a customer. So you can see the value in PayGo. Also, let's talk about international calling. Because we're offering $5 in free international calls with our plans, that gives us another edge in the marketplace. Did you know that 77 billion minutes are used by U.S. customers calling internationally every year, all over the world? So that's a fantastic offer. That means our rates are as low as a penny per minute. Take a look to Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, Colombia, France, Mexico, Russia, the United Kingdom, some of the most popular places called from the U.S. worldwide. We have rates as low as a penny per minute. So that means you get up to 500 free minutes worth of international calling every month. And it's easy to do. We have a phone number that all of our customers call. It's 502-526-4700. You call that number. It reaches our company. It verifies you're an active wireless customer that gets free international calling. It allows you to call anywhere in the world. And it tells you how long you have to talk. It's so simple and easy to do. Program it in your phone. And to find out the rates all over the world, just visit our website, www.tempowireless.com. Click on the products tab, click on no contract service. And when you see our plans, you'll see an international section. Click on the click here to download the 100-page guide for rates all over the world. So how do you order service? Let's talk about that. And first, let's focus on bringing a phone. You already have a phone that you love, or you went to eBay or Amazon or Best Buy and bought one, and now you want to bring it. Well, I'm going to tell you something. This month, if you do that, your second month is free. That's a great incentive. So you pay for your first month, and then next month is free. So you don't have a bill for 60 days when you bring your own device. That's a fantastic promotion. So here's how you order. You're going to visit, if you're a Tempo Wireless agent and you have a marketing system, then you're going to go there, or you're going to tell your customers to go there. And that is your website name, .tempowireless.com. If you don't have a marketing system, then you can always send customers to our corporate site, www.tempowireless.com. Either way, you visit there, you click on the products tab, you choose the no contract wireless. You're going to see a lot of great information, plans, phones, sample phones that can be brought. But at the end, you're going to click on the Start Now button to enroll. If you're coming from a private marketing system, you're going to be taken to our zip code locator page. If you're coming from the corporate site, tempowireless.com, a box will appear and request the 6-digit agent ID number of the person who gets credit for the sale. So put that in. Then you're going to enter your zip code to validate we can service you where you live. You're going to see two options. An option to click here on this button to bring your own phone, or click here on that button to buy a device. We're focused on bringing your own phone here, so we're going to click on the click here to bring your own phone. Then we're going to see 3 buttons. The first button says, I have a Sprint device. So if you're bringing a Sprint device and you're activating service on the Sprint network product, you click on, I have a Sprint device. The second button is, I have a CDMA device. So if you have a Verizon 4G LTE device or an iPhone 6 or above, and you're ordering service with our CDMA network service, click on, I have a CDMA device. If you have an unlocked GSM device and you're ordering service on our T-Mobile network product, click on, I have a GSM device. You're going to give us your information. We're going to either need to send you a SIM card in the mail, or we just need your billing information. So you give us where you live, click on phone information. You're going to give us the type of phone you have. Is it a Samsung, Apple, LG, Blue? Give us the phone model. Is it an iPhone 6S or Galaxy S3, whatever it is? Then you're going to give us the ESN or MEID number of the phone. Now, what you can do is on the box of the phone, it's there. Also, if you click on the settings of your phone. So go to your phone, click on the settings, about the phone, you'll see the ESN or MEID number. Put that in because that's a specific number for your phone. Every phone has it. We'll need that. Then you'll tell us if you need a SIM card, which is already highlighted if you're coming on our CDMA or GSM network service. With Sprint, we don't have that. Or if someone has given you one, maybe a Tempo Wireless agent or customer has given you a SIM card. If they have, then you're going to give us the SIM card number. If not, we're going to move to the next section. You're going to tell us whether you want a new number or whether you're porting in an existing number. If you're porting an existing number, we're going to ask you what your phone number is, who your carrier is. Is it AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint? Who is it? Account number. What's your account number with that company? If you don't know what it is, you can look at an old bill or call them and get that number. We'll need it to transfer your number. Then you click on plan information. You choose the plan that you want. You give us your contact information, your email address, your phone number, and then your passcode for your online account manager. You'll create that. And that's it. You'll pay your bill. There's an activation fee for every new customer. You'll pay your first month's bill, and then your second month will be free. That's on Bring Your Own Device. So now let's talk about how to order and get a phone from our company. We have a promotion going on in March. We call it our smartphone sale, where we have a free smartphone and great deals on every smartphone we offer. And once again, ordering is simple. If you have a private marketing system, you and your customers will visit your website, name.tempowireless.com. If not, just go to our corporate site, tempowireless.com, click on products, click on no contract service. You'll see some information, some sample phones we inventory, view our rate plans, and then click on Start Now at the bottom. If you're coming from a private marketing system, you'll be taken directly to our zip code locator because we already know the 6-digit number of the agent referring you. If you're coming from the corporate site, tempowireless.com, you'll put your 6-digit agent ID number in of the person who gets credit for the sale. And then you'll go to the zip code locator page. You put your zip code in to validate we can service you where you live. You'll see 2 options, a button that says click here to bring your phone, another button that says click here to buy a phone. Well, we're going to shop for phones, so we're going to click on click here to buy a new device. Then we'll see over 20 different phone options. But here's what I want you to pay attention to. This is important for Tempo Wireless customers and agents who are referring customers, and also important for customers to make sure they get the right network device. If you're shopping for our GSM network service on the T-Mobile network, you're going to want to buy phones that have a T next to them. If you're shopping for phones that are on our Sprint network service, you're going to want to buy a phone with an S next to it. If you're shopping for Verizon CDMA network service, then you're going to want to buy a phone that has a V next to it. Pretty simple stuff, but not normal, because think about it, if you're shopping at AT&T.com, it's just AT&T.com, AT&T phones, right? We're unique in that we have different networks and different products that our customers can choose from. So you choose your plan. You tell us if you need a SIM card, if it's a SIM card type product, which, by the way, the CDMA Verizon Network Service, we ship a SIM card. For the GSM Unlocked T-Mobile Network Service, we send a SIM card. For the Sprint network, we don't. So you tell us, do you need a SIM card or not? Or has someone given you one if it's a SIM card service? Then you tell us what the SIM card number is if someone's given you one. And then you tell us whether you want a new number or port an existing number. If you're porting an existing number, we're going to ask you who the phone company is, who your cell phone company is, what your phone number is, what your account number is. You'll always see a porting PIN as an option. 99.9% of the people don't have one. I didn't have one. But if you've ever set up a private passcode with your phone company, you'll give that to us there. And then you tell us, where do we ship this device? Where do you live? We're going to ship it UPS ground, signature required, so someone needs to be home to accept the package or be on the lookout for a yellow sticky note from UPS letting you know how to arrange another delivery or where you can pick it up. And then you pay. You can see here I chose a free phone. I paid for my first month's bill. I paid activation, and I paid shipping. Activation varies depending on the product, but there's always an activation fee. And then I checked out. So now let's move on to section number 2 of this training presentation. And this is our home and office phone service. This is a home phone or small office phone replacement product. I switched my home phone number and my home phone over to it. Terrific service. So if you know someone, or if you have home phone service, or you have a small business, then let's learn about this product. We call it home or office phone service. It's $29.99 per month, no contract, no credit check, no deposits, no equipment cost. We provide the box. The device that makes the service work, we provide it as a promotion for new customers that are enrolling. It includes unlimited incoming calls, outgoing calls, all your standard features, voicemail, call waiting, caller ID, 3-way calling. No high-speed internet required. It's not voice over IP. It's actually a wireless technology. It's neat. $5 in free international calls are included in this product, so you get up to 500 free minutes to call internationally. And it's super competitive. Here in Louisville, Kentucky, the major local phone company for residential customers is AT&T, where I live. They charge $48 per month for unlimited local and long distance phone service, plus 20% in taxes and fees, making your bill about $60 a month. My service is $29.99 with $5.08 in taxes and fees. My total bill each month, every month, is $35.07. That saves me $25 per month. Plus I get features I didn't get, such as voicemail, included in my plan. Now, if you're a small business in Kentucky, the major small business phone company is AT&T, and they charge $65 per month for unlimited local and long distance calling. With 20% in taxes and fees, it's about $80 a month. So once again, Home Connect would be $35.07. That's $45 a month in savings, or $540 a year. Now, you may be thinking, well, how many people still have a home phone service? Well, everyone, 61% of U.S. households still have a home phone. That's pretty amazing, right? And there are 28 million small businesses who all have to have a phone line. Now, they may not be sophisticated. Think about it. If I just have a coffee shop, I might just have, one line for customers to call, to check hours of operation, to ask questions, those sort of things. So this product would be perfect. And the nice thing about this product is because it's wireless. See what happens, everyone. Let me go to this slide. It's just to show you example, and I'll come back to it. This is my home phone. So I have a wireless base station that used to be plugged into the wall for power. For connection. You plug it into the wall jack. And then I have two other extensions throughout the house. Well, Tempo sent me this black box with a little antenna that it takes my phone calls now and routes them over the wireless network. So I don't need wires. And I just plug the box into the wall for power. My phone's plugged into the wall for power. And I kept my same number, my same phones. So if I'm a small business, and let's say that I just have one phone line, and I decide to move across the street, then I just unplug the box and plug it in across the street. If I decide to move across town, I unplug the box, plug it back in. So I don't have to pay for installation fees, activation fees, like I would if I'm doing a new office or those kind of things. I don't have to pay to move it. I don't have to lose my number if I move. Heck, if I even moved out of state, I'd still have the same phone number because it's wireless. So it's a really easy setup, and I like it a lot. So anyway, I'm a customer. Once again, the device is free for new customers. And here's how simple it is to enroll. If you have your own private marketing system, customers would go to your website name, .tempowireless.com. They click on products. They click on home and office service. Or anyone can go to our Tempo Wireless corporate site, www.tempowireless.com. Click on products, click on home and office service. Then you'll see some information about the product. Click on start now. If you're coming from a private marketing system, you'll go directly to the zip code locator page because we know the 6-digit agent ID of the person who's referring the customer. If you're coming from the corporate site, we'll pop up the box asking for the 6-digit agent ID number of the person who gets credit for the sale. Then we'll take you to the zip code locator page, put your zip code in to validate we can service you where you live. Now you'll click on the click here to buy a new device. Even though the device is free, it is in our inventory with all of our phones. So you'll see Home Connect. You'll choose that as your product. You'll tell us whether you want a new number or if you want to port an existing number. If you're porting an existing number, we're going to ask you who's your phone company, who's your current provider. Is it Comcast, AT&T, Verizon? What's your phone number? And then what's your account number with that company? And if you have a private PIN, give us that. And then you're going to tell us, where do we ship this device? Where do you live? Give us that information. We're going to ship it UPS, signature required, make sure someone's home to sign for it, or be on the lookout for the yellow sticky note from UPS where you can rearrange a delivery or go get it, pick it up. And then you pay. As you can see, the Home Connect device is free. You pay for your first month of service plus taxes and fees. You pay for shipping. Activations is free. And you're a customer. Once again, you'll get a welcome email telling you that. Here's my service. I've been a customer since February of 2014. It's amazing. I've been a customer for 2 consecutive years. saved me hundreds of dollars, okay? And the product works the same. It's terrific, okay? So now let's move on to our last product to wrap up our training presentation. And this is a unique service. Now, I will tell you that with this product, we are limited in our coverage. With Lifeline, this is a government program. And let me explain what it is. Lifeline was actually started in 1985 by the Reagan administration. And it is a program where customers who receive government benefits, low-income customers, they can get a discount on their communications services. Now, in the 80s, it was local phone service. So basically, customers would get around a $10 discount on their home phone service, allowing them to have a phone if they couldn't afford it. Well, in 2005, it became available for wireless as well. So they could choose, do you want the discount on your home phone or your cell phone? Well, that enabled companies like ours to create a $10 package, basically, that's free to make sure that people have, a phone for emergency phone calls, for access to jobs, their children, emergencies, those kind of things. So we created Lifeline 250 and Lifeline 150. Lifeline 250 is 250 monthly minutes, where a minute is a minute, 3 text messages equal a minute, and 1 megabyte of data equals 2 minutes. So customers who have this package could talk up to 250 minutes a month, free, could text message up to 750 text messages a month, free, and could use, a megabyte of data equals 2 minutes, several megabytes of data. So they talk, they text, they surf the web. They're not limited on what they can do feature-wise, but they're just limited on how much they can use the service each month. And it's free. 150, Lifeline 150 works the same way, but minutes roll over if they're unused. We give customers a free talk, text, and data-enabled phone, and we give them the free minutes every month. Now, if they, who qualifies for this? There are several government programs that qualify a customer. One is Medicaid. The other is SNAP or food stamps. The other is SSI, Section 8, low-income home energy assistance programs, temporary assistance to needy families, the National School Lunch Program, free lunch program, those sort of things qualify a customer for the service. Now, if customers use their minutes, they can always do what we call top up. So they can call customer service at 888-589-7957. They can top up with 60 minutes for $5.95. They can top up for 100 minutes at $9.95, or they can top up for 200 minutes at $14.95. So, or they can wait till the 30 days ends and get their minutes automatically back again. Now, we are currently approved to offer Lifeline in 21 states. So if you are a Tempo Wireless agent and you want to become certified to offer this product, and you live in one of these states that we offer the service in, those states are Colorado, Georgia, Hawaii, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, North Dakota, Ohio, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Utah, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. If you live in one of those areas, you can become certified to offer the product. And you can do so by visiting our website at www.whoistempowirelessLifelinecertified.com. Enter our training program, watch our training presentation, take our test, sign our documents, and you can become certified to offer the product. So everyone, hopefully what we were able to do, and there are so many people we can help with this product, I want to tell you that. For example, there are 5.3 million people who live in Colorado. That's one of our states. 1.28 million receive Medicaid benefits alone. And that number's grown over 500,000 in 2 years. That's 24% of the people in Colorado who can receive a free phone and free phone service from our company. So that's a large opportunity for us to help a lot of people with this product. And it's pretty similar across all the states where we market the product. And less than half of the people who qualify for Lifeline are receiving that benefit. So a huge opportunity. So hopefully today what we were able to do is help you understand our cell phone product, our home and office product, and our Lifeline product. Everyone, thanks so much for joining us on this presentation. Have a fantastic day, and go help us gather customers. Get your 3 so your service is free, and help others do the same thing. Thank you.